All right, now we're going to do another test on enhanced summon, and I'm not going to lie, it's making me a little nervous because this parking lot is pretty jumping at the moment. I'm in a busy grocery store slash Target parking lot. There's a lot going on here. Honestly, we got we got restaurants, we got movie theater. It's for anybody that's in the Charlotte area. We're in the Stonecrest shopping center right off of Ray Road. So, and I'm parked out in front of the Harris Teeter. So I'm gonna go stand, I don't know, back there and try not to look completely stupid talking to myself with a video camera. And let's see how this works. And pray for no problems. See what happens. All right, guys, this is the scene. Plenty of activity going on. Tesla's way down there. I don't know if you can see the app. So the car is right there. And I had to actually get inside this circle, so I'm gonna basically try to have it come to me. All right, let's go. There it is, backing out. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. Here it comes. Get out of that lane. Alright, obviously see some people here. Here comes a car right down the middle of the lane. Got people coming. It's pretty interesting. It seems to be waiting on people to get out of the way. There it is. Alright, so that was pretty freaking good, actually. I just got a really weird ass look. Man, my hands are shaking, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, dude, that was amazing. Freaking amazing. Sorry, I wasn't commentating much because, you know, I'm standing in the parking lot talking to myself and people don't exactly know how to take that, but there was a car coming down the lane. There were people walking through the lane, and it slowed its pace and stayed behind the people, and the car just continued on its way. I mean, I'm blown away. That was fantastic. Scary and terrifying, but fantastic. I'm gonna loop around and actually, let's go over here to the movie theater. Well, movie theater's not that great because there ain't gonna be a whole lot of movement. Let's go back in that area. We're gonna do another test. Instead of standing though by the, no, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do this test. I guess I'll do something similar again. I'll park a little closer in so that I can stand on the curb and then summon it to me. One thing I noticed is that even if you're just using the come to target, you're asking it to come to the target that you place, you still have to physically be inside. Your body has to be inside the blue circle, which, you know, I mean, it makes sense if you think about it, right? They're just ensuring that you're within line of sight. I think if I park right here, I will be close enough. I think if I park right here, I'll be close enough. And this is actually going to be a pretty tight little test because I'll get out and show you, but I'm parked right beside a curb. There's a truck in front of me. So let me get out and show you what we got going on, and let's see how this works. Put it in park. All right. All right, so let me go over here and I'll show you what we got going on. So I'm parked right there, right? So it's gonna have to get out of there and come down this way. I'm gonna go try to stand on the curb up here and see what happens. All right, yeah, this is brilliant. I'm literally right on the curb of the Harris Teeter, and my car's all the way at the end of the row here. So I'll show you just inside. Let's see. I'm just inside the blue circle there, and dude, there are cars coming by like mad, as you can see. So this is about as busy as it gets. Oh man, it wants me to step up a little bit. All right, let's see. There it goes, backing out. Let's see which way. Oh God, oh God. Please don't hit anything. You see there's a guy walking down the lane here. There's another lady going out. There's a car backing out. Let's see if it's going to wait. Oh God, stop. So it stopped to wait on that car, although it didn't look like it was going to. It's coming to me. All right, let me go get in. All right. It was pretty impressive, but it, you know, as you could see, it caused a little bit of a scene there. We had people waiting, so I feel a little bit like a little bit of an asshat, because your car's sitting there poking out into the road, and there's people waiting to get by. So I literally had to just run and jump in the car and and get out of there pretty quickly. But look, all in all, I'm really impressed. It handled every bit of that scenario. Not every bit. It handled the majority of that scenario in a very smooth and safe way, right? It never got dangerously close to any of the pedestrians. It waited on cars. There was a car in front of it, obviously, that it had to wait on. It waited on that. The only part that got a little bit squirrely is when it got to the end of the aisle, and it needed to it wanted to turn and face me, but there were cars coming, so it just kind of stopped. Look, I don't know what it would have done. I just let my finger off and jumped in the car, because, you know, I didn't want to be too big of a douche. I apologize. I didn't want to be too big of a pain in the ass there. So I let off the button and I went and jumped in the car. But look, in my mind, that was a success. You know, how often will I use it? I don't know. I mean, probably not very often, if I'm being honest, especially in a busy parking lot. But, you know, if it's pouring down rain and we're coming out of a restaurant, yeah, I mean, I might summon it. But it's not something I'm going to use very often. Hang on, we got a fire truck coming through, so let's let them come through. I'm going to go up here in one more parking lot. We're going to try it again one more time before I head home. So let's see what happens. All right, so we're going to go in this shopping center, and admittedly, there's not near as much activity going on here, but there's enough going on to make it interesting, I think. With this nice lady cross. And we're going to get parked. This is also a smaller shopping center, so I feel like I can stand on the curb there. Yeah, so I'm going to park it all the way back here at the back. It's a little bit of a unique scenario for it. It's going to have to figure out how to get backed up and get pointed in the right direction. So let's see what happens. All right. For the National Tire and Battery and Dr. Phone Fix, Cat's Deli. I can honestly say I've never stepped foot in this shopping center before in my life. It's the first time for everything, right? Let's see what we got. All right, so here's El Taco, and I'm gonna hit summon here. Get into advanced summon. All right, so you can see that's what it thinks it's gonna do, which is interesting. Let's see what it does. Admittedly, this is a much calmer parking lot than what I just came out of. Looks like it got really close to that curb. I don't think it's going to be able to make that turn, so it's probably going to have to do like a 3-point turn here, which is exactly what it's doing, but handling it well. I like how it actually makes an attempt to stay on the right side of the lane, so that's cool. Let's see if it stops here at the end of the. It does. See, look at that. It stops and it checks. Now let's see what it does here. How close to the curb it's going to want to get. Hey Taco, I'm back here, baby. All right, it says it's done. Let's get in. Let's get in and drive a little bit. That was pretty cool, but obviously a very calm parking lot. I'm gonna see if I can find a little more unique scenario for it, and I'm gonna only have time for one more test because I gotta get back to the family. We got some plans here in a bit. Can I park it around this corner here? And y'all don't start beating me up. I'm gonna have line of sight, okay? But let's park it around the corner. Let's see what happens. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna go stand. Let's see. I'm gonna stand right here by this mailbox. I know this is a very short, but I do want to be able to see it, obviously. So there's Taco, and I am going to summon it. Right around this corner. All right, so let's see. Definitely taking an interesting path. Whoa, whoa, Taco. Look, that's close. It says summon is stopping, all right. Let's see if it's gonna clear that. All right, it is backing up, all right. I did let my finger off just to make sure. because that was pretty tight. And what I've got it doing is going right around this corner here. Now it's checking. It's going very slowly. Let's see where it stops. I had it going just a hair further. And I'm curious if it's going to stop on... Yep, that's pretty cool. All right, so that was actually a pretty interesting test right there, because what it did... Sorry. That was pretty interesting because what it actually did was it stayed on the right side of the lane, even though I put the marker right up against the curb. So that was actually pretty impressive. So look, I'll do more testing, obviously, and as I get more comfortable with it, I'm gonna have to probably take some sort of anti-anxiety pill to do it. But it does make you a little nervous when there's more at risk there, obviously. Hang on, I'm just gonna put on my seatbelt. Probably a pretty good idea, isn't it? Don't laugh at the method. It's kind of hard to do it one-handed. All right, now we're safe. Okay, so look, my thoughts are Enhanced Summon is awesome. It is an impressive display of technology. It's an impressive display of what's possible, and it's got me excited about the future of autonomous driving. It's got me more excited about the future of autonomous driving than I was prior to the update, to the version 10 software drop. So I am pretty pleased with what I'm seeing, and it's obviously got some polishing that is needed, but that's all things Tesla, right? They release it and then they'll polish it up. It's going to irritate other humans because it kind of gets in the way. It's not gonna do it the way you or I would do it. If we were going to the curb to pick somebody up, it's not necessarily going to do it in the most responsible way, and taking into consideration what other humans think. But from a practicality standpoint, it's achieving what it needs to achieve, and it's demonstrating more importantly than that. I think it's demonstrating what the software is capable of and where the future lies, or not necessarily where the future lies, but what is possible in the future. So I am very bullish on the technology, and for to be fair, I've always been very bullish on it, but I'm even more so bullish on it now than I was before. So that's my thoughts. If you guys want me to test other scenarios, please let me know. I'll do my best. Y'all just may need to send me some new underwear, because it's a little bit nerve-wracking, and I like ex officio underwear. That stuff's the bomb. So if you want more tests and you think of a really tricky one, go ahead and make it, and I'll send you my address, and you can mail me some new underwear as a precautionary measure for what may happen as I watch my car drive itself through what is sure to be a tricky scenario. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it's shedding some light on Enhanced Summon, and if you got anything you want me to look at, leave a note in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. Y'all have a good day.